When we look up on a clear winter night, it's natural to feel small. Billions of stars stretch across an immense and ancient cosmos. The vastness can seem overwhelming, even impersonal. A universe running on cold, indifferent laws. We appear as fleeting sparks of awareness on a small planet orbiting an ordinary star. If matter and energy are all that exists, then the universe neither knows nor cares that we are here. And yet every December, billions celebrate an event that challenges that assumption, the claim that the ultimate source of reality entered history in humility and love. So which picture is closer to the truth? Is the universe indifferent or personal? Astronomy tells us the universe began about 13.8 billion years ago. Our Milky Way alone holds over 100 billion stars, and there may be 2 trillion galaxies in all. It's a scene of just staggering scale and order. Physicist Steven Weinberg once concluded, the more the universe seems comprehensible, the more it also seems pointless. That's the sober verdict of naturalism. On that view, nature operates through impersonal laws. Stars form, shine, and die. Life arises through blind processes of mutation and selection. There's no design, no ultimate purpose, only atoms in motion. From that naturalistic picture, human thoughts and feelings are survival mechanisms. Morality is a social convention. Consciousness is a biochemical accident. And when the sun burns out, every trace of human meaning will vanish. It's a worldview that commands intellectual respect, yet it leaves us with profound existential loneliness. If the universe is indifferent, then meaning, beauty, and love are simply illusions we invent to comfort ourselves. And yet, most of us live as though that cannot be true. We act as though beauty matters, as though moral truth is binding, as though love has real significance. We hunger for meaning and connection, not merely as evolutionary conveniences, but as realities we sense to be objectively valuable. Philosopher Charles Taylor called our modern condition the immanent frame, a world interpreted as self-contained and material, even while our deepest experiences point beyond it. We can explain moral feelings in evolutionary terms, but the explanation doesn't satisfy the experience. Perhaps those intuitions are not illusions, but signposts, hints that reality itself may be more like a mind than a machine. Let's take that possibility seriously. What if ultimate reality is not impersonal matter, but a rational mind? What many traditions would call divine. What if consciousness is fundamental, not emergent? Then our rational and moral capacities would not be accidents, they would reflect the structure of reality itself. Now, this is not anti-scientific. It's simply a question science cannot answer. Science explains how things happen. Philosophy asks why anything exists at all and why it behaves intelligibly. Physicist and theologian John Polkinghorne once said, "The universe is intelligible to us because it was made in a way that is itself rationally structured, the work of a mind." If that's true, then we inhabit a universe that is fundamentally personal. We are participants in a rational order that reflects intention. The ancient Stoics spoke of the logos, the rational principle guiding our cosmos. In the Bible, the Gospel of John draws on that idea, identifying the logos with a personal reality that became flesh and dwelt among us. Now, if that is true, then Christmas is not just a religious celebration, but a philosophical claim that the ultimate foundation of reality is not an impersonal force, but a personal creator who acts in love. If reality is impersonal matter, then personhood is a brief accident in a universe destined for entropy. But if the foundation is a personal mind, then consciousness, reason, and love reflect that deeper source. Even physics hints at this. The laws of nature are mathematical, elegant, and intelligible. Why should mere matter conform to abstract, rational patterns? Einstein called that the most incomprehensible thing about the universe. Now, in that light, Christmas can be seen as the world revealing its personal foundation. The claim that the infinite reason behind the cosmos chose to enter it as one of us. So is the universe indifferent or personal? The evidence allows both interpretations. The same stars that evoke wonder also remind us of our smallness. Natural selection explains adaptation, but not moral obligation. Physics describes the structure, but not the purpose. Perhaps what we see depends on what we assume. Each worldview, natural or theistic, interprets the same evidence through a different lens, both seeking coherence and meaning. If we begin with naturalism, we see indifference. If we allow for a transcendent mind, we see purpose. The Christmas story invites us to consider that second view, that the apparent silence of the cosmos is not emptiness, but the quiet voice of reason and love entering the world. As you look at the stars this Christmas, or however you mark this season of light, consider the possibility the universe is not indifferent. It is personal, the product of a mind with reason and love. And perhaps, as the Christmas story claims, that love once spoke, not in thunder, but in a human voice. If you found this interesting, please hit subscribe for more content at the intersection of science, philosophy, and theology. And as always, keep asking those good questions.